What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And with all these, unconventional, unexpected, and most definitely confusing releases that the WWE, or should I say decisions that the WWE have decided to make, along with the current releases, and also a return of some of a superstar nobody truly really even cares about. You know what I'm saying? It just boggles my mind as to what's really going through the mind of WWE right now, the creatives, Vince, anybody who's making these decisions to let go of these superstars, especially talents like Braun Strowman, who, if everybody knows Vince McMahon or thought they knew Vince McMahon, Braun Strowman was right on up his alley. This big man, strong, freakishly strong, super athletic. You know what I'm saying? Just he had the look that you needed to give off that intimidation of a big man. With the Big Show not being around and Mark Henry not being around, and you not having really anybody to step up to that mantle or to that plate or take over that mantle is what I meant to say. Then it just leaves a lot of questions in fans' heads, like myself, and as to wondering like, what the hell were you thinking? But I guess we only those who were there will actually know what's going on in the WWE's offices. So today, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a quick look at some tweets from fans, other superstars, and new journalists who cover wrestling like I do. And yeah, we're gonna start right here at the top. Well, we all know Braun was gone, but shit, Chris Hardy here says with the WWE release today, here's CM Punk almost a decade ago breaking the fourth wall and discussing releases to their faces. Now, CM Punk was a martyr of sorts back then. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since Punk been in a WWE ring. Him even showing back up on a WWE program was out there. You know what I mean? But I guess at some point you got to learn to put shit to the side and move on. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com. That was the other day. All these releases, don't worry. At least y'all got Eva Marie. It's a damn joke. That's how I feel about that, dude. This chick has been in the WWE for on and off for about 10 years now. Wrestled maybe 2 to 5 matches, and then had a nerve to repackage herself to make a debut that she never ended up making. Here she is now, getting ready to do, leading up to that same fucking shtick that she pulled off about 3 or 5 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? She just gonna show up and it ain't gonna be nothing. I hope WWE plan on making this woman champion, immediately with all this, with everything that's going on. Brian Cage. Everyone talking about the match that could be made after WWE releases. I'm over here just wanting De La Soul, Lee, and End. Del Sol, I say De La Soul. Del Sol, Lee, and End. Brian Cage say he got a list of guys WWE probably to let go. You know what I'm saying? He want to get in there. I can imagine some matches my damn self, considering if Braun Strowman ended up over on AEW. I mean, come on, Braun Strowman and Brian Cage. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's move on, guys. We had a video here from Tommy speaking on it, man. I think a lot of people were confused, man. I think even the people even wrestlers who work for the company, who's been in that position, they were confused. WWE brings back Eva Marie, releases Strowman, Lana, Ruby, and Alistair. Me, y'all look stupid as hell. And like anybody else thinking, this will come back and bite y'all in the ass, considering in the fashion that they were released. I don't think they have to wait 6 months in order to be able to show up on TV again later. So we'll see who's ringing whose phones and how fast people show up. The WWE releases make 0 sense. It looks like the Riot Squad were getting a storyline to turn heel. I wasn't really paying too much attention to what the WWE's been doing with the WWE women's division, because they don't know what they're doing with that division. You've had several tag teams in that division that you could have ran with people that you could have paired together who had chemistry, who could have become a really good contendable tag team. And instead, you look over people like the Riot Squad. You get rid of you split and then get rid of the Iconics. You know what I'm saying? You mash people together with like Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler, who don't belong as side by side, more or less going head to head. I mean, Shayna Baszler did make a debut back at the Elimination Chamber last year, where she completely wrecked the entire women's division. The top women that y'all believe should have been in that y'all believe should have been in that match. So yeah, I don't know what storyline they were going, but guess what? We'll never know now. That just leaves another question: what they gonna do with Liv? How much longer before Liv Morgan end up on the cutting block as well? You should have just did her the favor and sent her on her way as well, because that's a talent y'all don't know how to manage. But moving on, Cageside Seats. Trying to figure out the logic behind some of the latest WWE releases. Like, I'm more confused now than I've ever been. Braun Strowman, dude. That's like throwing gold, a brick of gold out the window. Just out the window in the sea. Wherever it shows up, which is probably gonna be at the bottom, but you know what I'm saying. It's just like throwing anything of great value right out the goddamn window, and not caring who gonna catch it, knowing damn well you got plenty of competition out there that are not dragging on your ass. No, they're on your ass, poised to pass you in the rating. They've already passed you in the ratings. They've already pretty much passed you with fan support. Here now, WWE fans, after all these years, we're sitting here wondering what the hell is going to come. Then WWE could possibly be bought by Disney. Look, man, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, guys. It's clear that the wrestling community, and more so that just anybody involved in wrestling, is not happy with what's going on with these releases. Our eyes will be glued to what's going on with most of these guys. I mean, look at this, dude. When I sit back and look at what they got rid of, man, I'm gonna have to say that was a huge loss. There were a lot of names at the beginning of the year that got released, and to respect to all those guys, but this one right here was out of nowhere, considering everything that they had going on. The three people at the top of these top three pictures, Strowman, Lana, and fucking Black. Strowman just came off a Universal Championship run. Lana was just getting her shit back together, looking poised to have a championship tag team run with Naomi. You know what I'm saying? And Black just made a return, interrupted a match against Big E. It's not Buddy Murphy's fault that y'all decided to pair him up with yet another Mysterio sibling, and that led him nowhere. And partner him with Seth Rollins, a guy who I believe he was better than in the ring. Then you turn around and misuse Ruby Riott, who I was a fan of when she on the indie circuit. When she got here, I was like, oh shit, they got Ruby finally. But then y'all just shit on that. And then Santana Garrett didn't even stand a chance. Santana Garrett, God damn. Santana Garrett. Look, I'm sure you had some talent, mama, but I'm sorry, you just didn't stand a chance. Guys, if this shit hit you harder than it hit you, not hard as it, I guess, I don't know, if it hit you and it confused you, it fucked your mind up, it put you on like, what the fuck's up with WWE? Because right now, as you can see, with me stumbling and bumbling my words, I just don't know what to say about this. This was a huge mistake. Vince, Hunter, Steph, whoever calling the shots over there, man, somebody. This was a huge mistake. And if some of these guys don't show back up in the WWE via them being called back, I don't know. A lot of the people speculate AEW for to scoop up all 6 of these dudes. If they did, I wouldn't be surprised. But me personally, I don't think that they're going to make it that they AEW is going to be the only person blowing up their phone and throwing money at them. So, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. You go ahead and drop a comment down below on how this situation right here makes you feel. You think who do you think's going to end up where? Uh, what are your thoughts on this releases? Who do you think's next on the chopping block? Just drop it down in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new. Be sure to check me out on my Twitch at Bearded Beanie Brother. twitch.tv.com/Bearded Beanie Brother, and catch me on all my other social medias. Links on the front page of my channel. Y'all have a good day, and peace.